I'm here with Joe Murrell, who's about to do a gig tonight at the Courtyard. We're looking forward to seeing you play, Joe. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much for having me.
How are you feeling about the gig tonight?
It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a great one, I think. A lot of excitement for me personally, getting back out and playing. So, yeah.
How long's it been since you got the opportunity to play live?
I've had one gig back since COVID, which was end of September. Other than that, so this is my second sort of gig in the grand scheme of things.
I see there's a good crowd of people out in the bar waiting to see you. You've got some good support out there.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it should be a good one.
Are you not originally from London, are you?
Yeah, I am. I'm from North London, Enfield, born and bred.
And is that been a big part of what has influenced you in terms of how many gigs you play, how you approach music? I know people that live in smaller cities, they go about things a different way, whereas here it's a lot harder to be noticed, etc. What's your kind of plan, how are you approaching that?
Well, for me it's just, I think, cream rises to the top, and always, the best. The aim is always to be the best of the best, no matter what you're doing. So it's that sort of competitive, perfectionist edge to myself. So it's just a case of sharpening your teeth and getting the experience in and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
And I heard you in a sound check. I've heard your music obviously prior to the gig. You've got a kind of very sort of rock-based style, but you've also got quite a soulful voice that you bring to that, which adds kind of a layer of delicacy to it. What influences would you cite?
Yeah, I definitely would sort of agree with that. So growing up, I've always been sort of listening to rock music. So I was raised on Arctic Monkeys and Oasis, people like that. In my teens, I got into more Nirvana. I absolutely adore Nirvana. But especially the last sort of few years, I've gotten more Motown, 60s soul, 50, like going backwards in time, sort of seeing what was there. And some of my music's incredible. It's sort of, once you see it, it's impossible not to want to include it in yourself. So I think in that sense, in my sort of vocal stuff, I'm starting to, you'll see or hear more of that sort of influence involved.
As a musician myself, I've sometimes been listening to some Nat King Cole, an album at a party, and then the next day when I'm playing, I'll suddenly feel like, well, I'll move to that chord, and and that's a lovely change. Are you influenced by the ability to, because you've got the voice, so you can add the soul? A lot of people, they don't have that. How do you work the guitar when you're doing writing? Is the voice secondary? Do you do the guitar first? How does it work?
For me personally, I've tended more recently to sort of let the vocal and the melody dictate what happens on the guitar.
Right.
Because I feel like that sort of lets me sort of craft a more natural sounding melody.
Okay.
And this way you get more sort of like ebbs and flows and peaks and valleys, things like that. Whereas if I were, it's not a guaranteed thing. Sometimes you find the riff and you go, that's good. And so you end up, starting with the riff, and for me, there's no set structure on how to write a song. It's, whatever you find that's good, and you let that work.
And how it comes off in the end, yeah. Are you playing any covers tonight? Are you playing all your own music?
It's all just originals tonight, yeah.
It's fantastic. Well, look, I better let you get set up for tonight. Good luck. Thanks for coming in, and we look forward to you. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.